Welcome back, Leafs fan. Reacting to the conference finals, Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals. And so far, as expected for one series. Now, if we start with Edmonton and Colorado, Colorado's up 2-0. Obviously, we know what happened the first game. Mike Smith got lit up. Second game, Mike Smith got lit up. Francouz played because Kemper's hurt. At one time, I was like, Francouz, what are you doing making a stop at like the hash marks farther past the dot? But other than that, it was great hearing the Frankie chants. Good for him. They got the win in game two. I think it was 4-0 if I can remember. Big moments from this game. I remember Cal McCarr, Connor McDavid, one-on-one. McCarr wins. They kept Edmonton to the outside for the most part. Didn't give up too many chances. And when Edmonton did have chances, like Jesse Puljujarvi, they missed the net or, it just hit off a stick. And they just couldn't capitalize. Do I think Colorado is outplaying Edmonton? Yes. All through the lineup? Yes. Are they outplaying them by they're going to sweep this series and they're totally dominating? No. Could they sweep the series? Of course they could. But it's not a total domination. Edmonton's there. That Puljujarvi, if that goes in, it's 1-0 at the time. And it could be a different game. The big difference is the backup goalie for Colorado outplayed Mike Smith. Mike Smith, he makes a big save or two in that first period, and then Manson scores that one goal from the point, and you're like, that doesn't want it. You can't have that going in. And that was right after Kadri floated one in off the blue line. Yeah, Lehkonen was there and waved at it, but I don't even think he got a piece of it, and it's those that get you. Obviously, they scored the third goal. That was really nice. And then the fourth goal with Nathan MacKinnon and him not having a glove, well, crap luck, isn't it? Colorado's up 2-0. I picked them in 6. I think it's a great series so far. It is entertaining. I just want Mike Smith to be more consistent. Make some of those saves, please, because it's expected you to make them. And when you don't, momentum swings. And even when Edmonton starts it going, something like that happens, or they have a bad 2 or 3 minutes and 2 or 3 shots in a row go in, and it's just deflating. So they need to sort that out. Mike Smith needs to have the best game ever back in Edmonton for Game 3. Moving on to Tampa Bay and New York, and holy crap. New York wins Game 1, and what really got me was, one, of course, Shesterkin outplayed Vasilevsky, but he didn't have to do much. New York played Tampa really, really well, and they dominated 5-on-5, which I said New York needed to capitalize on the power plays. If they couldn't do that, they were going to win the series, but 5-on-5, they looked great. In Game 2, what's happening with Tampa? One, they're injured. You can tell they're injured. But when Corey Perry's your best player out there, which, he's a playoff player, but when he's the one that's grinding the most, that's an issue. And you've got that third line of Hedl, Kakko, and Lafreniere just buzzing. Have you noticed that what Tampa Bay does against other teams, where it's cycle, grind, cycle, get the puck, look for that open space, get those chances? New York's doing that to Tampa Bay. They're fresher, even though they've played more games. Yes, they have younger legs, so maybe that's it. And they're going strong. Now, Igor Shesterkin in Game 2 had to make bigger saves than he did in Game 1. You stopped Steven Stamkos there on the breakaway. Nick Paul, just before Nick Paul scored that beautiful goal to make it 3-2. He made some good saves. He made some solid saves. He did what Mike Smith needs to do, and he made the saves that he needed to give his team a chance to win. And then you have going the other way, that just outplaying Tampa Bay in the offensive zone. You're getting Keandre Miller in there. He's helping out. Kakko got that second goal, and then Zibanejad. Oh, wow. Lovely sniping on that 2-on-1. I'm glad he chose to shoot. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what Tampa Bay does in Game 3, but if they can't pull something magical, maybe Braden Point somehow comes back and gives them that lift, that buzz, they might be done, because New York wants it. And you can tell right now, New York wants it more. This is what I wanted to see again. Toronto could have done this. But I'm really happy for New York. Any final is going to be amazing. Colorado, Tampa Bay, Colorado, New York, Edmonton, Tampa, Edmonton. It's going to be great, and you're going to find a story there. Ideally, you know what? To be fair, New York versus Edmonton and Connor McDavid, I could take that. Right now, it's looking New York and Avalanche again. I could take that. Great stories going in. You're getting the Igor chance. Igor's better. It's brilliant. Let's see what happens back in Tampa Bay. But so far, my opinion, for the New York Tampa Bay series, New York is just outplaying them, outcycling them, outgrinding them, outskating them, and Tampa Bay just can't play their game. When they do play their game, you saw that Nick Paul goal. That's what they need to do more often, but it's slim. It's slim. You're barely seeing it in the games. And then, of course, with Edmonton, Mike Smith stopped some bloody pucks. Anyway, that's my update so far. 2-0 Avs over Oilers and 2-0 Rangers over Tampa Bay. Comment down below your thoughts on the series so far. Bring on game threes.